Hi everyone, I'm Shubhanshu from Twitter. We present TweetNERD, an end-to-end entity linking benchmark for tweets. Named entity recognition in disambiguation, or NERD, aims at identifying named entities in a given text, and then among all the possible candidates for that entity in a knowledge base, linking it to the most likely one given the context. However, applying NERD to tweets is challenging because of lack of context, creative spellings, and short text. Evaluation of these challenges is also limited by the availability of small, publicly available benchmarks for tweets. The research community has previously shared a few benchmarks for NERD on tweets. However, these are often small, with the largest one having around 10K tweet samples. We released TweetNERD, which is the largest and temporally most diverse dataset of NERD on tweets. It consists of 340K tweets with more than 90K entities. TweetNERD is distributed publicly as tweet IDs, span offset, and linked entities. We link each entity to Wikidata, which is a public multilingual knowledge base. It must be reconstructed using the public Twitter API. Each tweet is annotated by 3 annotators, with majority marked as gold. Annotators were asked to use the context around the tweet to finalize their annotation decisions. Annotators were also asked to link hashtags which represented named entities. Sampling tweets for NERD is challenging, as random sampling will return very few tweets with entities. Instead, we use a mix of strategies based on existing NER systems, phrase matches from Wikidata for sampling tweets. Furthermore, in order to ensure a wide variety of entities, we use phrase entropy to select phrases with varying difficulty. We conduct annotation in multiple rounds, each with 25K tweets. Finally, TweetNERD consists of around 340K tweets from 2010 to 2022, making it the largest and temporally most diverse NERD benchmarks for tweets. While we do not impose any train dev test split on TweetNERD, we do suggest evaluation on 2 main splits of the dataset. First, TweetNERD-OOD, which consists of tweets from one of the 25K rounds, aimed at identifying tweets more difficult for NER systems. Next, we suggest evaluation on TweetNERD-Academic, which consists of tweet IDs from existing academic benchmarks. Around 40% of tweets in these benchmarks cannot be found anymore, which makes the remaining tweets in the benchmark more likely to be stable. We only include the found tweet IDs in TweetNERD. These tweets are re-annotated by a TweetNERD annotation scheme. This standardizes existing benchmarks into a common format and increases the temporal range of TweetNERD. We evaluate TweetNERD splits by popular systems. We focus on the task of NER, linking given true span, and end-to-end linking. Our evaluations are tokenizer independent, as we use text offset based evaluation conducted using the NEL-Eval software. Finally, we encourage the research community to use TweetNERD for evaluation of various NERD tasks, as well as extend it to assess temporal generalization of NERD models. Thank you. More details about TweetNERD can be found at the following links. Please reach out to me on Twitter for any questions.